I don't know about you, but when I think about electric cars, I always think of Tesla. That's the first thing that comes to mind. That's the leader right now in the world. They are the ones doing everything right. But I am here in New York because Li Auto, a Chinese car company, invited me over to check out their Li One. This is supposed to be that car that competes with Tesla at every single level, and they say it beats Tesla pretty much at anything. And it starts with the design outside, guys. I am dying for you to see it because I already saw the car, and it's right in front of me, and that design is beautiful. It looks luxurious, it looks expensive, and that car is less than $50,000. I can't wait to show you all the tech fest that goes on inside, so let's go check it out right now and see if Tesla's really number one still. First things first though, everybody complains about how boring the design of a Tesla is. And I can't argue with them about that, right? Because look at the lights. We've never seen something like this before. The tires, the wheels are a little like, meh. But let me take you here. Let me show you what the future looks like when we're talking about cars. Look at the Li One. I mean, let's just start with the grille. Sergio, come here. Look at that grille. The bigger grille is definitely becoming a trendsetter. BMW did it before, and now these guys have done it excellently. The other thing I love about this car is how that LED light on the front runs through the whole car, and the lights themselves are so pretty. It reminds me so much, come look at this. It reminds me so much from this angle to the Range Rover Evoque, and that's a beautiful headlight that they have. Now, onto the back, and let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here, because it doesn't stop right there. Look at this angle. What does that remind you of? It reminds me of a Mercedes GLE, and that's a beautiful new car. And on top of that, they added an all-stripe LED light that goes and runs through the entire back of the car. So if you look at this, it's grabbing all of the modern cues from all of the luxury cars that exist, and it's delivering this whole thing at a price of less than $50,000. Let me show you the interior, because that's when it gets crazy. You ready? You're ready. Are you ready? The first thing you're gonna notice when you walk into the car is these 4 big touch screens. And these screens are smart, they're interactive, they're easy to use, and the best thing about it is they do not have a reflection, they do not have a glare, like pretty much any other car that has a screen in it, especially large screens. So these 4 screens, they're not only smart, they're not only intelligent, they're not only very easy to use, they also get updated OTA. That means over the air. Without you taking your car anywhere, you're gonna be able to update this interior based on all of the user feedback from all of the people buying the car to make it better, more practical, more convenient, easier to use, and more entertaining and actually prettier every single time. This is one of my favorite features all around. What can I tell you about the leather, the interior, the steering wheel, the seats, the knob? It's all wrapped in Nappa leather and it feels really nice to touch. All of the buttons feel Mercedes quality and also Geely Volvo quality, which is really high up there. I am loving all of the materials in this car. And by the way, since we're talking about the steering wheel, this is a heated steering wheel, and it comes standard along with heated seats, which is really nice, especially if you're in New York like right now. It's something nice to grab on. Another great thing is not only you have 6 seats, all of the interior quality is outstanding everywhere. 2 electric seats on the front, 2 electric seats on the back. Obviously the third row is not electric and it folds down so you can add more space. And yes, this has more cargo space than a Tesla Model X, baby. That's a lot of space. Now, diving into the screens a little bit, you guys don't understand how easy and simple it is to use them. So you want to get into any menu. Even though I don't speak any Mandarin whatsoever and obviously can't read it, these menus are really easy to use. Look at this. That's the temperature right there. so you can select, and then the animation for it is just incredible. Everything in front is all the information I need, my charge, how much range I have left on the car, and obviously right here, everything is interactive, everything is easy to use. That's your music and another app. I mean, there's so much to pull from this smart system that I've never seen before. And again, the non-glare screens are... And if you want me to fall in love with your stuff, all you gotta do is one thing: simplify technology and make it as easy as possible. And they killed it. Look at this charging port. I know to a lot of people are gonna say, dude, that's just a charging port. But the fact that the phone can stay there is so huge, because in no other car you can do that. It's really always inconvenient, especially in those Mercedes. Even in my Tesla, it slides down into the actual crevice that exists in the panel gap. So that's not good. This is simplicity. Why reinvent the wheel? Another incredible feature that they have is their voice control. You can basically do anything with the voice control to the car. Now, I'm gonna do this in Mandarin, so get ready, guys.
理想同学，
请讲，
降低温度。
我先帮您打开2台空调吧。
So you guys saw, it actually synced both temperatures. Now, and this is the way to activate it so that the car listens to what you're gonna say. And this is like their version of Siri, if you will, which is smarter and more intelligent and actually more talkative. So let's see how we wake her up.
理想同学，
嗨，
How cute is that?
理想同学，
请讲。
关闭音乐。
好的，
And just like that, that's how you shut down your music if it's too loud and you're having too much of a good time. Honestly, the voice control in this thing is so entertaining and so cool and so easy to use.
打开窗户。
正在为您打开2台左车窗。
Is it your window? Can you
Yeah,
do
'cause
mine?
I said it. I'm sitting here.
Oh, no way. And it depends on where you're sitting. The window will open according to wherever you are. Oh my God. This is incredible. Can you open this?
理想同学，
在呢，
打开司机窗户。
正在为您打开主驾车窗。
You don't even have to press anything anymore. You can just talk to the car and it'll open your window and close it. So I just connected my phone as a hotspot, if you guys can see right here. And let me show you something. So this is like a little demo that it has for all of your entertainment needs are right here. And it kind of feels like an iPhone screen. You guys see that? It's really similar to iOS. And I love it. And even better, you can select a movie. You can bring it to the main screen. You know, in case you're bored, you can just have the movie play for everyone in the car. This is insane. Wow. And then you throw it back in there, and that's done. You're back to your radio, baby. What? Another incredible thing about the screens in this car is the parking assist. I mean, there are so many options for you. I've never seen anything like this. So number one, you have regular view, you have the front view. You can click right here and that's your front camera. You can click right here and that's a 360. That's right, you can see all of the angles of your car right there. Or even better, you're about to park and you don't want to scratch your wheels. Oh, well, Alejandro, that's only the front wheels. No, homie, you can also do the back wheels. I mean, you can't possibly screw up parking anymore. And by the way, this self-parks too. So it's really impossible. The one thing Li Auto really focused on is the interior and the excessive of luxury inside of the car. And I love that. So the front seats, obviously electric. Back seats, obviously electric. By the way, all lights in the car are touch. So that feels really expensive and elegant. This seat is completely electric and I can recline it, do this. And even better, there's USB ports for every single one of these seats so that everyone can be charged up. And one more thing. If you're a little too tight right here, no problem. You can move that seat with these controls right here, which by the way, it's the most convenient way of doing it. The front seats can even recline all the way back to make the back seats into a bed. What? Oh, these are heated seats too. Did you know that? And obviously, to better understand the car, you gotta drive the car in order to find out what it's all about. But this is a Chinese car, it's a Chinese company, and obviously they haven't had time to legalize the car here in the US, so I'm not insured to drive it. There's only one person that can drive the car, but fear not. We've already ridden the car for 2 hours, and we're very familiar with how everything works. And are you ready for this? Yes, this is an all-electric car, but also it eliminates range anxiety. And the reason and the how they do it is simple. They have a generator on the front, like a 3-cylinder turbocharged engine to complement the 2 electric motors in the car, one on the front, one on the back. And together, the whole package produces 326 horsepower. It makes the car move. It's not the fastest car in the world, but it does its job the way it's supposed to do it. The ride is really quiet, it's really nice and comfortable. The suspension is the same suspension that Porsche uses and tuned by Porsche to give you that really nice, supple ride, the way the British people say it. So it's really quiet inside. For the price, this is a very, very elegant, luxurious, quiet, premium car, if you will. And that surprised me immediately. The actual gearing of the car, you can't even feel it. So whenever the car is only running on gas power, you don't even feel the engine kicking in and out. It's not like that Fisker that had so many problems and it sounded like a lawnmower. In here, it kind of sounds like the car is being driven in electric mode, which is surprising. So you're not gonna have range anxiety because you have an actual engine that you can use, which is incredible. Then if you want to drive obviously only in electric mode, you can absolutely just do that. But the fact is, you're never going to run out of power, whether it's gas power or electric power. And that's a massive plus. And just like in a Tesla, you can adjust the suspension, you can adjust the steering wheel and everything to be in sport mode or however you want it. You want it to be comfy, it'll be comfy. You want it to be harder, it'll be harder. And another thing, just like any other electric car and also the Teslas, this car has Autopilot in it. Another great feature that I really liked about the Li One is their automatic brake assist system. Unfortunately, we were not able to test it out, but we have some video from it. And the AEB system, which is the abbreviation for the entire system, is basically in charge of stopping you from colliding against a pedestrian or a car. And it's supposed to be the best in class, beating the Model 3 by a lot in all testing parameters. So it's pretty much guaranteed you're not going to hit a person or the car in front of you. So summarizing the whole experience, number one, for under $50,000, if they can bring this car to the United States, you're looking at a very good proposal for value. You're talking about luxury everywhere inside and out of the car for less than $50,000 in an electric car that makes range anxiety disappear because you have that generator on the front with a 3-cylinder turbocharged engine, and on top of that, you have that great suspension tuned by Porsche that makes the ride really, really comfortable. The car inside is really, really quiet. It's got 326 horsepower. I mean, what else can you ask for? Oh, and all of the gadgets on the front. This is a great and interesting proposal. I love anything that moves the story forward. I love anything that creates competition at a higher level, and I really think Li Auto destroyed it with this one. It's excellent all around. And as a technology exercise, they killed it. Excellent job. I'm really, really, really excited, and I hope that they can bring these cars to the US. Guys, my name is Alejandro. You know that, and I'll see you later.